Hi there guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Kat, this is Cindy, this is Vanity, this is Girls Gone Wine, and the crowd goes. So what are we having today? Cindy, you want to do it?
Sure.
This looks like a youth wine.
But it's very funny how you guys know me already.
I know.
It's called Lucky Duck and it's a Chardonnay, Southeastern Australia. It's
Ooh, 12.5. I
12.5.
didn't look at that part.
That was almost like the 13.
Yeah,
19
times.
Yeah, you said 13.
Oh
Good
my
stuff.
god.
So it says, Lucky you, we searched the globe to create a collection of authentic, great tasting international wines, sweet aromas of apple and pear. Enjoy Lucky Duck. And
How much?
favorite, it says paired with your favorite fresh seafood or salad. So that's pretty good. I guess they say that we can start reading those.
I think this was like $3.
Oh, we lucky. Lucky
Yeah,
duck.
lucky
Phenomenal.
duck for.
Well, oh, cheers. Sorry, because I was about to sip without y'all. You know how I do. Look,
Cheers.
Look at the lipstick on the glass. Somebody was already sipping.
How dare you,
Not sure, not sure.
Jesus.
Not sure.
I'm really not
Yeah.
picky with wines.
I'm
I prefer
that
sweeter,
way.
but I'm really not picky. I don't know. I think that I'm drinking more.
I
My
like it.
palate is kind of changing. So
I like it.
It's doable. I can.
I need an ice cube though with this.
This is
Because it's drier, I need it really cold.
I do too though.
Yeah, but it's good.
I like it. I think it's fine without. Well, for me.
Well, you
without.
drink vodka straight, so your throat
Well,
is
I'm dead
used to being-
inside.
Her throat is used to being on fire.
I can do.
Never mind.
Bruh.
Not gonna comment on that because that's not the topic. That's not the topic for today.
Fire throats are not today's topic. Maybe another week. All right.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
The $3 duck is on point. Just know, we're 3 minutes in.
I like it.
Yeah, definitely could do this.
So what are we talking about today? Cause I'm ready.
So yeah, we know. So I was thinking, since you are with a Italian, you are with a Dominican.
No. Benny's Puerto Rican.
Oh, he's
Puerto Rican.
Oh, you're part
I'm the
Dominican.
Dominican
My
slash
bad.
everything else.
My bad. He looks Dominican.
He's full Puerto Rican. I'm like a mutt.
Okay.
Complete
Well,
mutt.
you're with a Dominican. I mean, I was gonna say it again. This duck. What the hell? I had 2 sips. Okay. Puerto Rican, Italian, and African American.
And the crowd goes.
African American. So yeah, so since we are with different nationalities, we all dated out of our race, we wanted to talk about interracial dating and kind of merging different cultures and upbringings into one household. I often get questioned, which I don't understand why, because we are in 2018 and it's mixed is a thing, but people still ask me how my family felt about my husband being black or me marrying a black man or whatever. So we thought that that'd be something that we could talk about. Cool. So who's gonna
Start us off, girl.
You can start us off.
Me?
Because yours is the.
People are asking you if that's still okay.
No. Nobody asked you if it's okay to date a Puerto Rican? I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean,
I'd be asking you that.
I was told a few things actually, but
Really?
yeah, like a few people tell me like, oh, Puerto Rican men are very controlling.
Oh. I've
you know,
never dated a Puerto
Make
Rican.
sure I never took serious a Hispanic. Like I was like I'm not into Hispanic guys. I was always into black guys. So it was very different.
You was always into black guys?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not.
So I was like, I don't want to date a Hispanic anyways. But when I got with Benny, people did make comments like that. Like they were like, oh, Puerto Rican men are very controlling and they're very like, you know, that they think that their shit don't stink, this and that. But I'm like, I mean, in a sense, Dominicans kind of do too. I was like, not for nothing, but my dad always would tell me like when we feel like when we got money in our hands, we act like we're a bunch of, you know, like we're too good. But yeah, I've had a few people.
I was the opposite. My mom, which my dad is not black, so this doesn't even make any sense to me. But my mom's always like into black guys, even though my dad is not not black. So, Dad, if you're watching this, I ain't know. My mom used to be like, oh, you know, talk to a black guy or whatever. And I'm like, no. Never into black guys. I mean, like, I could not. I would like, could not see it. Like, not that they were like, I just wasn't attracted to them. I'm like, And I got engaged to a Hispanic. And that was the end of it. Never again.
What was he?
Colombia.
Oh God, I heard those. Nothing, you know.
I'm gonna take a sip.
This is me. But yes, I've heard that Colombian men are like
Never. That was the last Hispanic I ever even. I'm not even gonna say the last Hispanic I even dated. That was the last Hispanic I ever even looked at, let alone entertained anything. Like after that, it was like I just did not. It's so weird. Like it was like an off switch. Like I was like.
Was he controlling?
No.
What about you, Kat?
My family never had a problem with Italians in general. Nor do they have a problem with Rocco. I mean,
what does Rocco do? Like, does he? Oh, I remember Rocco saying that you guys have to have like family recipes, right?
oh
like,
yes,
are they
his
huge on
family's
that?
huge on. Well, his mom is, or like his grandma is, like huge on family recipes. So I try to at least sometimes, but I can't get that sauce right.
So you try and keep up with that? What they're
Somewhat. Yeah, I do try. But my husband loves Puerto Rican food.
Okay, that's good.
That I'm sick of it. Like he thinks arroz con gandules is like an everyday thing, and it's not. Like it's like a holiday thing, like a Christmas, Thanksgiving. You know, every time he comes.
It's funny because Trey's dad is like, oh, you got vanity, you done turn Puerto Rican, you ate more rice and beans than the time. Like, but Trey likes it though.
And it's like the opposite for like dinner time. I would want like Italian food and he wants Puerto Rican, so we can never meet in the middle.
One thing that I was like, I had a huge culture shock with Trey when I got with Trey was our first Thanksgiving. Because
I remember, I think you told me that one time.
Yeah, we knew each other at this time. It's like, first off, I was like, well, what food are we gonna have? My first Thanksgiving, I decided to have in our place. We had just got an apartment, and I was like, well, let's have it in our place. Your family and my family will come over. So my mom came, his dad came, his sister came, and I was like, let's have a little bit of both sides. What do you eat for your traditional Thanksgiving? What do I eat for my traditional Thanksgiving? Your mom can make some of her recipes, my mom, and we can bring it and kind of get the feel for everything. That was the first time I had collard greens. I never ate it. I'm not big on soul food, but his mom puts like shredded meat in her collard greens, and it's not very wet. So I tried it. Delicious. The only ones I'll eat. But their food is very different. Their Thanksgiving setup is very different than our Thanksgiving setup. You know, like we have the turkey, the arroz con gandules. My grandma will make some white rice too. We have the salad. We have the cranberry slices. We have like, you know, a bunch of stuff they need. And theirs is just really different. So we had a little bit of everything. And then Trey doesn't eat pork. Most of his family doesn't eat pork. So hello, we're huge on Benin. So everything that they wanted to eat from my side, you're like, does this have pork in it? Like, arroz con gandules, we put pieces of meat in it too. So does this have pork in it? Was this? So that was just kind of like a, whoa, like I eat a lot of pork, you know? And then that was our first Thanksgiving. So then the second Thanksgiving, I had just strictly with his, and his mom had cooked, and I was starving. I mean, ready to fall over. But for us, we don't eat until we all sit down together and eat. And the table was set. And I'm like, bro, why did everybody keep getting tester plates, walking around, picking at the food? And I'm getting so mad because I'm like, why are you eating already? Like, we're supposed to sit down and eat, you know? And they kept offering, you want to eat? I'm like, no, I'll wait. Finally, I'm about to keel over. I feel my back touching my stomach. And Trey's like, you're not going to eat? And I'm like, I'm waiting for everybody to eat. He goes, dog, everybody ate like 3 plates already. I'm like, we're not going to sit down pray, set up the table, sit together. He's like, no. They just, his mom cooks first thing in the morning when you wake up and you just eat as much as you want throughout the day.
Yeah, that's
like, that feels like a regular day.
I know. Sometimes we usually used to pray, but then over time we just, we walked around, ate all day.
Yeah, all day. It completely took the whole holiday feel. Like,
so you just, it's like a buffet all day.
yeah. Like, we used to get dressed. We used to get dressed and to be in the house. We got dressed, sat at the table, set up the table. Like, it was an event. No, they just ate. I was like, so that was a huge thing for me. So I don't know what we're gonna do as far as with Taj, because I want to set some type of tradition.
Yeah.
But that was hard for us. Well,
how about for like Christmas? Do you guys still put like the tree up on Thanksgiving?
For Christmas we always go to my family's because my grandparents are sick, so we try to spend New Year's. Well, I used to go every Christmas and New Year's to my grandparents, but now that I'm married, I split and I do Christmas with his mom and his family, and then we do New Year's with my grandparents and my family. So as of right now, we're kind of in limbo. We can't really set our own tradition until,
Yeah. Tell me.
Well, for Thanksgiving, we kind of have the same, obviously, because he's Puerto Rican. The only thing I would say is like just desserts and stuff. Like they have some other type of desserts. Like with Benny, I learned of sweet potato casserole. I never really knew of that, so they would do that for him over there. And
really? I thought only white people did casserole.
Yeah,
me too,
but that sounds good.
Yeah, well, it's really good. So I learned how to make it for him because he freaking loves that thing. But for the most part, we had the same traditions because we spent Thanksgiving with his family one year and then we spent it with mine, and we did the same thing. We sit, we get dressed, we pray, and then we eat and we chill for the rest of the night. And we do wait till nighttime. It's not like an all day thing. But so for the most part on that tradition is set. Like that's how
I feel
want
like
to keep it.
Hispanic with Hispanic is a little easier. No offense if anybody else, but it's like because it's mostly all the same food. It's just cooked a little differently. So
Yeah.
I feel like the traditions are all kind of the same.
For sure, for
So,
sure.
that's cool on your
So it
end.
wasn't too bad. It wasn't. That's something that we'll be consistent with. But and Christmas the same. Like that's the only thing that we're just kind of like, what should we do? Should we open presents the night before, like Christmas Eve, or should we open it day of and I make breakfast? Like we kind of just ping pong with that and see what works best for us. But usually my family would do like a present or two for Christmas Eve and then open presents in the morning with breakfast.
Too. Like on Christmas Eve, we would open all the gifts, and then because we always used to go to Tampa, so it was like everyone was from different places, so we would open it all on Christmas Eve, and then the ones from home we would open it on
Christmas. When I used to travel, like with my family when I was little, if we traveled and spent it somewhere there, we would open the gifts on Christmas Eve. But my family, like my dad's dad, my grandfather, he was like the party starter. It was like your tooth fell out, party, music. Like he had a full-blown bar in his house, music blaring. I mean, sometimes the house would get so packed because they were known for having parties, like
Oh my god.
huge parties. And they were there for so many years. Everybody knew my grandfather and stuff. And like people would just be coming off the street into the house. Like people sometimes would be like, "Do we know you?" Like it was serious. Like his parties would be all night to the next day. We knew everybody on the block, so nobody was complaining. This was in Philly, so like, he had a full blown sound system and a full bar in his living room. Like people were getting trashed. Like and people were waking up, sleeping there. Like that's how my grandparents were. They were the party starters. He was just like a cook, so he would like have food out crazy.
Oh, you have food. You have a party.
I know.
Yeah,
Well,
so
love to eat, so I'm coming.
yeah.
I have a party myself every day.
So that's what it was. It was always a huge party for the holidays. And now he's sick, but we spend it because we try to keep that tradition. And even though he can't do what he used to. So but it was a freaking crazy party. So we would open those gifts on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas morning we would open whatever with like immediate family, but if people came with gifts or whatever, we did that on Christmas Eve. So as of right now, I don't really have a tradition because we're just trying to like, okay, well, we'll spend some time with your family.
Right,
so,
right.
but his family doesn't really have like a tradition because like his mom and his dad don't spend like Christmas together. The siblings sometimes don't even come through and spend together. So it's not really a tradition. It's just, well, we're spending time with your side, whoever it is. We're gonna be with your mom, and if your sisters come, then they come. Don't, you know?
Yes.
So it's not really a tradition.
We'll
So-
probably do our own traditions once we get a house and stuff like that. Like have people come spending the holidays with us, do it our way. But for the most part, we're okay right now because everybody seems to be all in sync with those types of traditions, you know. So
We take turns.
yeah, we.
Yeah.
But as far as like going to each other's, I mean, because for the most part, my family didn't really. I remember, just like my dad always like bringing food and stuff, you know, nothing too crazy, but for the most part, we kind of fit with.
Well,
what
this
we-
year I'll be going to Chicago in the cold.
Girl, I
Probably die.
I love it.
If you're on vacation, you love it, but once it gets cold, you won't love it.
It is so
I am so
beautiful.
dreading it because I hate the cold, but that's how we take turns, like for the holidays. Like last year we did it here, and then like this year we'll do it there. So that's how we, because he's not from here, so I don't know. But their food is totally different.
What do they have?
They'll have like seafood, a lot of seafood. Like at the first year he took me, he was like, so there's gonna be clams, there's gonna be like mussels, and I'm like, okay, so I'll pick on like bread and like pasta.
Do you like seafood?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like any seafood.
Oh,
Yikes.
I love seafood.
I'm allergic, but
Yeah, I know.
I'll eat
I'm gonna
that
start
shit.
saying that so people don't
They'll be like,
ask me.
oh,
My husband's one of them. Eat the sushi. I'm like, fuck no. I'm gonna act like I'm allergic. Watch. I'm just gonna go with it.
Still, I don't care.
What happened?
Yep. So,
Hey, nobody gonna bring that shit around. You know what? I'll be fed.
so yeah, that's how they are. And then their desserts are different. It's really like traditional. Like his nana had lime jello, like lemon cookies, like.
yeah, it is definitely different.
But yeah,
For
it's all
Thanksgiving?
good, but it's different. No, just like for any holiday.
Okay.
Yeah, for like parties, anything.
Cool. Yeah, I want to set something.
Now
Now that I have Taj, I definitely
Yes.
want to set a tradition
Yeah.
because you know.
I mean, I wasn't very big on tradition until I met Rocco. He's like, wait.
But I was
so-
gonna say that, and I didn't want to assume when you were saying like about Rocco and their like food and stuff like that. I'm like, Italians have a lot of culture. You know what I mean? And I don't. And from what I've seen with
We
your
have
mom,
culture, yeah.
that's what I was
we
gonna
don't
say.
have like traditions.
But
so it's
I see
like-
your mom. Your mom's more like laid back
Yeah.
and chill. So I feel like in your situation, Rocco's side would have more of the tradition and the culture, and versus you
So
guys.
I
are more
do like that, yeah. So when he said, wait, you guys don't do this? And I'm like, no. He's like, no, the baby's gonna start doing this. I'm like, okay. So, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I love that, like, having, but cool.
A new tradition that we were gonna start, well, we started last year. I've always been like a Christmas person, have breakfast in the morning, open the rest of the gifts, we hang out for the rest of the day. But now I told them like we're jammies, matching jammies. I'm such a sucker
I'm
for that
doing
type
that
of
for
stuff.
I did that.
Yeah, so I love matching jammies. We were supposed to do it last year, but we didn't. And then we also got
Do
Elf on the
Christmas
Shelf.
cards like
I did
that.
that the last 2 years.
What, the jammies?
The onesies.
Yes, yes.
Trace
not
sister.
onesies, but
The big cartoon ones. Like,
Oh,
we had the
yeah,
Ninja
yeah,
Turtles.
yes.
So me and Trey, I was pregnant, and that's when I did my
Oh, I remember that picture.
my announcement that I was pregnant. We had the Ninja Turtle ones. Trey's sister they all had different characters, and me and Trey were different turtles, or Ninja Turtles. And then the following year, I had the baby, which nobody could really see my belly the year before. I did one with Taj and the Christmas onesie, and me and Trey wore the Ninja Turtle onesies again, and we took the picture.
yeah.
Do Christmas cards like that, like on Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
And
for
then
sure. We're
do
willing
like
to
matching
try
cards, that's
anything,
it.
but we
We're
definitely want to do like matching pajamas
Yeah.
and stuff. And we're doing Elf on the Shelf, so we started that tradition
That's
last
funny.
year. So we'll see.
My mom did last year, last year. We were in Vegas and she went with the baby to pick out a tree on Thanksgiving. So
Okay.
she let the baby pick the tree. So that's one of her things that she wants to start doing with the baby. So it's kind of cute, I guess.
It is. It's good to start something from when they're little. You know what I mean? Because like, I remember when I had moved away, and I spent like my first like Christmas without my family, and I was living in North Carolina. I was like so freaking down.
I was so sad.
That's like now, like when me and Trey got together, and I was like, at first I was real stubborn about it. I was like, my grandparents are sick. I spent every Christmas and New Year's with them. Like either you come or you don't, you know. So he came with me the first year, and he met everybody. That's how he met my whole family, lived up there. And then the following year, he was like, you know, I'm not gonna go over there for Christmas and New Year's again. So I was like, and I left.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I stood here for Christmas, and right the next day I flew out, and I was with my family for New Year's. And that was like my compromise, because I was like, well, I'll be with you for Christmas, but I'm out for New Year's. And now that they're in Georgia, they're not up north, like in Jersey, he just drives down for New Year's with me, and I spend Christmas with his family.
Yeah, I always try to be here for New Year's though. That's my thing. Like, I don't care what Christmas or Thanksgiving, but New Year's I always try to be here.
Yeah, Thanksgiving I'm not really too. I would like to sit down at a table wherever it is that I'm at. I want to sit down and have a dinner and pray.
Yeah.
But
I think that's like the biggest thing though when you're. I mean, we went from like different topics, but as far as interracial dating as whole, I think it's like the food is the biggest thing, because Aiden's dad is black.
well, language.
Yes.
Oh, language.
The language barrier too.
Yeah, that's true. With Aiden's dad, it was like curry everything. Like, it was good and stuff, but it's not something that I'm like, I fucking love curry and I give a shit about it. But that was something. It was more like the food that I saw, because everything else was kind of like.
It was easy to blend in with.
Trey and his mom
sure.
lived in Cuba. Oh my God. In Miami, which is Cuba. They lived in Miami, so he understands, and his mom understands, and his oldest sister can, you know, understand. So
Rocco tries to understand, and he's understanding a lot more now.
yeah,
Like, he'll stay quiet when we're talking, and he was like, "Are you guys talking shit?" And I'm like, "No." But he'll understand, and he'll take a while. Like when we say a sentence and we finish, it could be like 5 minutes later after we finish a sentence. He's like, "No, I don't think so. You're not doing that." And I'm like, "What?"
it was all processing.
So I'm like, "What the hell?" My mom dies every time because he's like trying to understand, but
He's trying.
yeah.
Yeah.
But his mom always, he's like, "You're not learning Spanish. Like, what's your problem?" Like, and that's when he's just like, "Okay." So, and the baby, my mom talks to him in Spanish only, so he can learn.
Does he speak like Italian?
No, like his mom knows a little bit of words and stuff, but they really didn't keep up.
So
with it.
Baby Rock was not gonna be speaking Italian.
Well, he didn't take it at school, so I'm gonna make him.
Okay.
So yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I want him to learn. Yeah, 3 languages. That's great. So,
Yeah.
but the Spanish, yeah, it's hilarious, and he'll try to say the words. So imagine
Trey
a white
repeats-
guy trying to.
Trey repeats everything. Taz loves the movie Coco, and that's Trey here.
Oh.
Poquito loco, poquito loco. I'm like, Taz, don't say that like your dad.
Oh my god.
Poquito loco. I'm like,
Yeah, we're gonna teach Sebastian. His sitter talks straight
Do that.
Spanish, so it's like that's perfect. We can do the English part. But with Aiden only knows like certain words. He's not too much
Fluent.
He told me that he went to throw out the trash the other day, and that some lady, he was like, I knew she was gonna speak Spanish to me, so I try not to make eye contact. So
I'm kidding.
because he doesn't really understand too much. So he said that she came up to him and she was telling. That's when we had Star.
oh.
So, that he was walking the dog and she's like, hi, and perro. Like, he was saying, like, I know she was saying the dog was cute, but I didn't know what to say, so I said, gracias.
I can picture him saying gracias.
Like, he was like, no, I didn't want to be rude. I just didn't want to look at her because I didn't want her to start talking to me. But then she started talking, and I was like, sí, gracias. And then I just took time.
She's a Chihuahua. Okay, that doesn't mean that he's Mexican or that he knows Spanish.
I started cracking up. Like, you need to learn Spanish. She's like, no, I know. But like, little words here when we're talking to him, he picks it up. But yeah, we went from a mix of topics.
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
Tradition? Interracial, different traditions?
It's merging. Yeah, maybe.
Well, you know,
We're just talking.
sue us.
Anyways, tell us
something.
who you're dating, because we want to know, and how you guys blend it
Team
all
mixed
together.
babies! Woo woo!
Rocco, I forgot. Rocco's like a part Irish too.
Yeah,
But he doesn't have any
with
like.
the little red hair or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's pretty cool, man.
So Irish, Italian, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Puerto Rican, and a lot of Panamanian and everything else. And then we got black and Puerto Rican. All these babies.
Yeah. Months.
It's all good.
It's all good though. It's nice. You learn a lot for sure. So, anyways, time to wrap it up.
But Shizzle, any shout outs?
To our viewers, as per usual, thanks for joining us and giving us, topic ideas. We've been getting a lot of good feedback, and just compliments, not anything with, we have some subjects that you guys want us to talk about, but just compliments in total. People watching us and giving us their feedback. Thanks so
Our
much.
Facebook group,
Oh my
has
god.
been lit. So whoever's in our Facebook group already, thank you for engaging. We appreciate everything. And if you're not, ladies, join the Facebook group.
It's lit in there.
It is
For
only
sure.
girls, so you can talk and nobody's gonna know, just us.
Yep.
But yeah,
Keep it drama free.
yeah, for real. No mom shaming, no bashing, no screenshot and telling. It's just us, girl talk on there. So join the Facebook group, and we actually got email. So if you have anything you want to talk about, maybe vent, or I'm not gonna
Like
say
our
advice
opinion or
because
something.
our opinion. There you
Yeah.
go. Opinion. You can email us at girlsgonewine with 2 E's at gmail.com. And yeah, shout out to the hubby. I'm not gonna pretend that I am up to game on the rappers. These are 3 rappers that died. I know,
Legends never die.
yeah, I know X and Mac Miller, but this is a big shirt, so it's my husband's. So I'm not hip, I just stole his shirt. So yeah, he made it. Shout out to ImagineInk. And
Yeah.
No, just MIA. What the hell happened to her? But anyway, so yeah.
that's it. And click them links, like and subscribe, and we'll see you here next Thursday at Girls Gone Wine.
I get nervous every time I start this. Hi guys, welcome back. It's Thursday. You know what day it is because the wines are out. Is that a retake? Wow.
Yes, they take that one.
Got this.
You did this a million times.
7. Has it? 10. 7. My name is Kat Vanity. This is Cindy, and this is Girls Gone Wine. Ready? Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Girls Gone Wine. My name is Kat. This is Van. I can't.
Come on!
You're making me nervous.
Why?
I'm like sweating
You're making me
profusely.
I just started drinking. Sorry.
That was gonna be perfect. I had it all in my head. It was gonna be great. Okay.